All right, so we have some things to discuss. First of all, I got to do one of those shameful Japanese deep bows. I accidentally threw away everybody's character sheets from last time.
Uh-oh.
This was going to be the first time in a long time that I wasn't going to have to print new character sheets. Everybody's handwritten notes were going to be there. And then I accidentally threw them away, or at least I can't find them. So what I did, in a panic yesterday, I watched the entire session and tried to write down everything that I thought you guys were writing down.
Oh my.
But, I mean, some of it is easy, marks, bullets, that sort of thing. Other things, I saw you write down something once and I have no idea what you were writing down.
So, I was going to reload my bolt with a stun bead.
Okay. Oh, that was something you had written on there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I definitely need everybody to do is take a good long look at your character sheet and make sure, see if there's anything that you see missing. So, that brings us to some recap. I decided we would just do a recap instead of doing a previously on. So, let's get through this quickly. Where are you?
Smuggler's Notch.
Yes,
On the fuse.
Yep. The fuse on Smuggler's Notch. And where are you going?
Happy Jacks.
Yeah, Happy Jacks.
Okay, which is in the town Smuggler's Notch. Smuggler's Notch is the name of the moon as well as the name of the town. So, and why are you going to Smuggler's Notch?
To give to sell
To sell
the
this
briefcase.
The briefcase.
For that matter, what's in it?
Some weird box that has some
Yeah, some
wires.
little box.
Okay, and let's just everybody throw out what they remember. What has happened so far as the events, the things you've seen, the battles?
I lost my rifle.
I should have known that would be your first one.
I gave mine to his.
Yeah.
We have the skaters who are trying to steal stuff from us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when
I have my grappling hook.
Yeah.
I'm wounded, and I have one of the canes.
Uh-huh.
And I have an arrow stuck in my arm.
Yes.
And it's bandaged.
Who can remember some of the sights that you've seen?
A large plane flying overhead.
Large ship, yeah.
a truck.
Yeah.
A big building with a light on in a single room.
Yeah.
The truck that passes by.
Mink dying.
True, yeah. Anybody remember that there was a 30-foot tall statue or anything about it? Of some presumably once great man, now overgrown with leafy vines, the face completely obscured. I got that idea from Logan's Run, with the huge, the Lincoln Memorial statue, and it's all covered with vines. And whenever I see that shot, I just think of the transitory nature of civilizations and everything. There was a building that must have been a library, because there was a bunch of books in the rubble. Doesn't anybody remember the little thing that scampered out of the shadows?
Yeah.
Wow, the little space beaver.
Oh yeah, the little space beaver who got.
A big bird took it away.
Yeah, big bird of prey swooped down and snatched it away. Okay, well, I was afraid the sites wouldn't be terribly memorable, but I had to buffer pad out the list somehow. Yeah, you were attacked by a bunch of people that jumped up out of trash in the middle of the street.
People were throwing garbage at us.
Yeah. And yeah, you were surrounded by the archers, and both of you got wounded.
We stole clothes off of the gentleman.
Oh yeah, he had some boots.
Which, by the way, as I was reviewing the footage, remember how you rolled that your pants were a size too big and you had to cinch down your belt? Well, I was thinking of a perfect in-game reason. You've got bandaging on your leg. So going with a larger pair of pants that the bandaging would fit underneath. So it doesn't even have to be that it was an accident. It could be that you had to get a larger pair of pants. But for that matter, what is everybody carrying?
A rifle, a sniper, C4, and a pistol.
I have 2 pistols, stun beads, crossbow, big wrench, minx case.
Oh, yep.
And I have 2 auto pistols
Oh, be more specific than that.
slung across my hips, and
Yeah.
the bullets are in the med pack.
Yeah, like a gunslinger, she's right.
Except I can't do that now because of my left arm.
True,
Oh,
true.
yeah.
And,
Oh,
go ahead.
I got an auto pistol, a submachine gun,
Yeah,
and a Falcon short sword
right,
from Mink.
right. And you're wearing the, what's the SMG, the submachine gun attached to?
A tactical vest.
Yeah, tactical vest with a lot of pockets on it. And your SMG is connected to that. Okay. Anything else that anybody's carrying? Okay.
Oh, so I have Ming's grappling gun.
True. His brace, yeah. Okay, so what does anybody remember about what the fuse looks like, smells like, feels like?
It's a long street with
Yeah.
crumbling buildings.
Mhm. Why are there crumbling buildings?
It's from some civilization that something happened to them.
Yeah.
You know, some kind of catastrophic event? What's the light like? What's the air like?
Rusty orange color.
Yeah,
Yeah, rusty.
good job, Mr. Details. What's that air smell like and look like and feel like?
I think heavy. It feels heavier.
Smoky.
Mhm. What's it do to your sinuses and throat and stuff?
It
Makes your,
burns.
yeah, it's dry.
Smoky and, yeah, I said there was even some stuff like vinegar or ammonia that makes your sinuses burn. What has Bosk learned about the grapple?
And then you have to kind of flick it-ish with your arm,
To,
launch it, and then to go up, you just flex kind of your hand.
you make a tight fist. Okay, and we also noticed that you seem to be too heavy for it. Once you dropped all your stuff, you were moving up at a fairly good speed, but you definitely have not had a moment like where Mink appeared to fly away. You know, it was just, whoosh, and he was gone. So far, you haven't figured out how to do that. And then we have a couple of problematic things to get into. What did Bardak do to try to secure the case?
I tied it to my hand.
Mm-hmm,
It's a
yeah.
bandana.
Yeah. So let's talk about your hands and your leg, especially as far as the case, the cane, and wielding a weapon. Wait, what?
No, I can't really wield a weapon anymore. Not while holding the cane, at least.
Okay, I have a question first. I mean, why is it in that big briefcase?
I don't know how fragile it is.
Or maybe it could be dangerous if it touches, like, I don't know, if you don't take care of it well.
We could open up, because it was in like a foam.
Yeah.
Maybe we could cut the foam out to something smaller and like fit it in the med pack or fit it in one of your pockets. How secure is the med pack? Can you wear it over your shoulder?
You know, we've never really discussed
Yeah.
the med pack. We could decide the canon answer of right now what the med pack is.
It's a backpack.
Well, I wasn't going to let you have the full-blown Atlantis kind of med kit yet, because he can do surgery in the field and all that, you know. So
So is it like a messenger bag?
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think that it could hold more than like this middle chest right here, just like the absolute essentials. So I mean, it could be a soft bag, it could be a hard case with a strap. What?
Could be a smaller backpack.
Yeah, I
I'd
guess.
say a
I would
messenger
think
bag.
a messenger bag, because then when you're doing something, you can kind of
You can
swing it in
grab it
front
out.
of you, and
Okay.
like I could see an advantage of that setup.
So why don't you go ahead and jot on your game notes that the your med kit is a messenger bag that has, you know, bare emergency essentials, whatever.
Should we? We could maybe move some stuff to Veronic's, some in his pockets to make room for it.
Mm-hmm. And besides, if you put it in the med bag, I can't really defend myself with a 0. So maybe it should go in his pockets. I mean,
True.
he's a buff guy.
No.
Put it in the pockets on the vest.
Okay.
Okay, so are you cutting out some specialized foam, or are you just gonna put it in one of his pockets?
Can we cut out the foam from the suitcase?
She would have a knife in her med bag. I would say, sure, yes, it's cuttable.
Okay.
There we go.
So I think we should do that.
Okay, and so you cut out a little foam thing to, hang on, waiting for it to load. Let's see, you got big pockets, medium pockets, small pockets. Let's see, I'll say that you cut out a chunk where it will fit into one of the medium pockets. So you open up a medium pocket, put the foam thing in there, and it won't fit because there's already something in that pocket.
I'll take out
We should
some.
check what's in the pockets then.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a monocular with night vision.
We should check all the pockets.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just seeing like the three of you going, hey, wait a minute, and like he's going, as everybody's opening his pockets. There are 2 smoke grenades that go into the boarding machine gun. You know, it's got the grenade launcher, and I said, too bad it doesn't have any grenades. Yeah, they were in your pockets the whole time.
Should write that down too.
Yep, 2 smoke grenades.
Sorry.
Okay, and there is a fancy blowgun.
Oh,
Little
nice.
blowgun, like a little straw, okay? And with it is a little case that has 8 darts with red tips on them and 3 darts with blue tips on them. Let me see your sheet real quick and I'll write it down the faster way. So we are talking a blow. Boy, you can hardly
Some
read
of them
that.
are probably sleep darts.
Blue gun. Blow.
I think the red ones are sleep darts and the blue ones are poison darts, maybe.
I would think the other way.
Points.
Red means danger.
All right, there you go. And there are 7 smelling salts packets.
Smelling salts. Okay.
Smelling salts, define.
I don't know, like when somebody passes out, you're like, get away.
Yeah, my understanding is it's like a strong, like ammonia, like punches you in the face. If you have any capacity for being conscious, it will get you there. Okay? So 7 smelling salts.
Okay. So we should probably move something to somebody else. Is that everything?
That's so far as you know. That's all that you find in the pockets.
Maybe we should move the monocular to someone else then. So you-
Yeah.
Maybe should I have it since I'm the one looking ahead and just in case it
And
gets
you have the
darker.
sniper rifle too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be a
that's-
great combination.
Yeah.
Night vision.
Yeah, why don't you
Special-
take, I think we
yeah.
should shift that over so you can
Yeah.
fit the,
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so is that everything that you guys want to take from Veronix?
I think so.
Yeah. And we should do our formation.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Now, as for the formation, that I, again, watched the video and took notes, and here's what you guys had to say about it. You guys were doing sort of a diamond formation. It appeared that Bosk, you guys said a lot, but I think the final word was Bosk was going to be in front with the sniper. Just behind him was going to be you with your cane blade and you with your sword. And you were going to bring up the rear. And I think you guys were talking about all facing, you know, opposite, the 4 different directions. So,
I had another idea.
We.
Yeah, I guess we had in the ride home.
oh, okay.
What if we hugged one side of the street,
Ooh.
and if we see them coming, Bosk can shoot his grappling hook across the street.
Wow.
That's a good idea.
And we could still do the blades in case they get close, because if they run into the blades at that speed, that's going to do major damage. But we could maybe then Bosk doesn't take the lead. Maybe Hera, you take the lead. But if we see them coming, you get the grappling hook. If they don't come towards us, they would hit that at high speed, and I would think that alone would at least cause them to fall down.
Yeah.
But shouldn't I still be in the front since I have the scope since I can, so I can see it farther ahead because they go at a high speed.
I guess so.
All I like to look for is the blue lights.
But then would you want somebody to have a blade in front of you when they come?
Maybe like you're right behind me, so like since it's like a cane, it's longer. Is it longer? I think so, because it would
be longer.
so you
probably.
could kind of use it like a spear in
And
front
put
of
the
me.
spear in front. You shoot the grappling hook.
And I kind of possibly could, and then Veronix and I could.
Veronix could take the back with the sword in case they come the other direction. We could still, and then maybe Hera helps look back. And then whenever we sound the alarm, we shoot the grappling hook to the nearest building. Hopefully they run into it, or if they come close to us, they get speared or...
And then I could still use my sniper to try to shoot them, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Bardock is behind me,
Yeah.
and then Hera, and then Veronix.
Well, let's see some dice.
What if they come at us during a battle?
It
Then
would be
we'll-
possible.
then we won't be
Deal
so
with that then.
Okay, so you guys got a plan?
Yeah.
You realize that took 40 minutes. I'm thrilled. All right, so we're going to buy a break there, okay? And then we will begin this adventure when we get back.
So
Yeah,
what
it
if we
would be
did
a
this? What if we did something like this? We tied the rope to Veronix and to you. And then you guys would both have your hands
That's a
free.
very bad idea.
Why?
Because not all the time they're gonna be there. There's gonna be combat. So if we tie to
That's a good point.
Veronix,
That's a good point.
And
If something else
That's gonna
comes
be
up,
very
that's
I guess if it holds it,
There goes
I guess-
Veronix and Bosk.